welcome to TWF Impact on Axs Tv or Smash and Inside Farseer. I am Renee Young, here with Elois and with Aiden English. And today on Impact on Axs Tv or Smash and Inside Farseer, we're going to see the TWF Women's Heavyweight Fighter Amber Moon, which is also known as Athena now. So I can't stand up in the ring, yeah. Okay. Alright. So it looks like I can't stand up in the ring without help. Without having a stand or something. But that's alright. And I know a lot of folks out there would like to, bring up my time in WWE and say that it didn't go very well. Yeah, you were a former WWE NXT Women's Heavyweight Fighter. And then you were a former WWE NXT Women's Team Fighter. How you're in NXT and you went to Raw, things didn't work out. SmackDown thing worked out and back on NXT again. Before you got let go, fired, whatever you want to call it. So, I am the TWF Women's Heavyweight Fighter, and I know I can't stand up. When I know that a lot of folks out there probably probably wonder, who am I going to be putting my winnings on the line with? Well, the way I look at it, I called out Faith, whatever, for her to fight me for the TWF Women's Heavyweight winnings, since she won it 2 times in her 2-forward run in the TWF back in the day. Well, it is true. Renee Young said that Faith did win the TWF Women's Heavyweight winnings 2 times during her 2-forward run in the TWF back in the day. Renee Young said, "Yeah, that is true." Elois says, and that's true. Elois says she did win the TWF Women's Heavyweight winnings the first 2 times during that run. Well, and we all know Aiden English said her 2-forward run ended almost the same way her first run ended, with her coming undone. Well, so Amber Moon, you think it'll be more smooth for you to beat me, since of my handicap with the foot, the leg, always coming done. I can put the leg right back in the hole again. Unlike the first time, And you said, that I might, that I should get over sticky ooze and keep the leg in. Yeah, I could do that, but then I could not. Then I would be no more wrestling, no more fighting anymore, and I wouldn't want that, because I want to be. Because at the end of the day, Amber Moon, I want to become a 3-time TWF Women's Heavyweight Fighter. And I know the winnings doesn't really quite, go around your. And I know the winnings doesn't really fit around your shoulder very well unless you make it go up a bit. Well, if I was you, Faith, and you want to have a match with me here today, then by all means, let's do it. But sadly, I know you're going to be the one who ends up getting beat, because you can't overcome your leg handicap that you're on. And I say handicap because disability is a French borrowed word. Yeah. Well, this is for the TWF Women's Heavyweight winnings. First, she is Faye Lennon, I guess. and she is the TWF Women's Heavyweight Fighter, Ember Moon. Well, the TWF Women's Heavyweight winnings is on stake here today, and Ember Moon right now thinks she's gonna get Faith. Oh, Faith just took her down instead. Well, the leg came undone, but Faith just whacked her, hit her with their own leg. Renee Young said, "Now we got to fight just to get it back in," but it goes back in. Oh, there it goes again. Well, I could tell you, Lois, is a handicap that a wrestler or a fighter would have to overcome. A body slam. And another drop kick. And Faith is on her way of becoming a 3-time TWF Women's Heavyweight Fighter, Renee Young said. Well, whacked her down with the leg again. Well, Lois said that leg is becoming a handicap. There's about many times it's already come out already. And at the end of the day, she might have to sticky ooze it. Yeah, and if she does that, Lois said she might have to sticky ooze it, I guess. And if she does sticky ooze it, then she won't be wrestling and fighting anymore. Aiden English at all. And down. But Ember Moon is getting back up now. And now she just did the Eclipse. Oh, that was her hold. That was her ending hold during her run in WWE when she was on NXT and Raw and SmackDown NXT. It looks like that's done. We don't get a 1, 2, 3 out of it. No. Ember Moon's probably not done yet. You want to whack me with your foot? Here, I'll whack you with your own foot. Well, and you can tell that that's not going to go through. You can tell that was a mean thing to do. Renee Young said, whack her, hit her with her own foot. Now she's going to talk again. Oh, and the Eclipse again. And it looks like this time it's over, Renee Young said. What are you saying was a mean thing for Ember Moon to whack Faith with her own foot? Aiden English said, because Faith did it about many times already in a fight. Aiden English said, that might be true, Lois said. But 2 wrongs don't make a right. It wasn't right for Faith to do it, and it's not right for Ember Moon to do it. 1, 2, 3. Ding, ding, ding. Here is your winner, and still the TWF Women's Heavyweight Fighter, Ember Moon. Well, and Faith is still, well, Ember Moon is still the TWF Women's Heavyweight Fighter, and has beat Faith here, and is still is the TWF Women's Heavyweight Fighter though. And now Kenny's in, well, this will work now. And Ember Moon is still still the TWF Women's Heavyweight Fighter, beating Faith here, and somehow overcoming. She had to overcome Faith and that handicap, more like Faith's handicap. But I don't really think that was going to stop Faith. I think Faith would have become the TWF Women's Heavyweight Fighter, but somehow Ember Moon ended up beating her, and Ember Moon is still the TWF Women's Heavyweight Fighter here. Renee Young says, that might be true, Lois said. That handicap that Faith has been under since she came back to the TWF for her 3rd run is is hard to overcome. Either she has to sticky ooze that leg so it never comes out of foot, it comes out of hole again, which might stop her from wrestling and fighting, or somehow she's going to always have to be putting that leg back in the hole, Lois says. Well, I tell you one thing, Aiden English said. At the end of the day, that was going to be the handicap that Faith was going to have to overcome. And sadly, she could not overcome it, and Ember Moon ended up beating her and is still the TWF Women's Heavyweight Fighter. Well, anyway, Jim Ross now is now going to talk with Faith now after this match. Oh, that's right, Renee Young. I'm going to be talking with Faith here. Alright, Faith, things didn't quite go the way you want to go. The leg handicap came up again. Yeah, the leg handicap always does come up, Jim Ross. But I've been in a TWF 2 times, and I wasn't going to be thrown away. I wasn't going to have my third run come to an end like my first and 2 forward runs ended. So I do have a leg handicap that I got to overcome. Big deal. You know, I could work. I'm going to keep on coming at Ember Moon until I become the TWF Women's Heavyweight Fighter. Well, some should say, Faith, that you should over sticky ooze that leg, then it'll never come out of hole again. Yeah, if I do that, Jim Ross, I don't know if I'd be wrestling and fighting ever again if I did that. Yes, it would stop my leg from falling out, but I don't know if you could still wrestle and fight with a doll who's had over sticky ooze their leg back in the hole. I don't know about that, Jim Ross says. It's never been done before. You know, there have been wrestlers who have been in a TWF about 3 times, like Jackal, and both his first and 2 forward runs ended the same way, head coming undone. But a third time seemed to work, and I'm going to be like that. So I'll give Ember Moon everything. Yeah, she's a great wrestler, she's a great fighter, she's skilled, she's gifted, but at the end of the day, I will become the TWF Women's Heavyweight Fighter for the 3rd time. And I'm not going to let this handicap that I have stop me. Well, Faith, that is a good mindset to have. That's a good stand to have. And hopefully one day you will become the TWF Women's Heavyweight Fighter. Well, that was my talk with Faith. Back to you, Renee Young. Well, thank you, Jim Ross, for talking with Faith here today on Impact on Axs TV or Smash and Inside Farseer. I am Renee Young for Elois and Aiden English. We hope you like Impact on Axs TV or Smash and Inside Farseer, and we'll see you tomorrow for Friday Night SmackDown.